Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very great pleasure for me as a representative of the Friedrich Ebert Foundation to be able to speak a few words of welcome at this very important conference on Jews in a changing world. In Latvia, the Friedrich Ebert Foundation has been active now for 25 years, and the cooperation with the Jewish community and other institutions of Jewish life in Latvia has always been very important for us. 2 weeks ago, for example, we presented this book of Jewish Rezekne, which we published together with the Creative Museum of Riga and other partners. And this book shows very impressively the diversity and dimensions of the history of the Jewish community in Rezekne and of its synagogue. And this book, this kind of commercial break I want to make, can be bought outside. I think it's a very interesting book on the history of the Jewish community of Rezekne and this beautiful synagogue. Since most of you certainly do not know who the Friedrich Ebert Foundation is, please allow me to say a few words about Friedrich Ebert and our foundation. The FES, the Friedrich Ebert Foundation, is a German political foundation with more than 100 offices worldwide. It is named after the social democrat Friedrich Ebert, who was the first democratically elected president, head of state in Germany after World War I. Friedrich Ebert came from very modest circumstances. He was a simple craftsman who rose to the top of the first German democracy. Our foundation was established in 1925 as the legacy of Friedrich Ebert and was banned by the Nazi regime in 1933 and then again re-established after the Second World War. The work of our political foundation focuses on the core ideals of and values of social democracy, that is, freedom, justice, and solidarity. Regarding our history and also the core aims of the work of the Friedrich Ebert Foundation, the FES as a political foundation always cares about history, and as a German institution, we have special responsibilities towards the Jewish history. We, as the FES, hope that by supporting this conference, we will also contribute to create awareness for the Jewish dimension of the Latvian history, which was mostly extinguished by the Nazi terror regime during the Second World War. If we don't know our history, we cannot understand our present and cannot shape the future. And therefore, the occupation with history is not only something for historians, but for all of us. The examination of our history shows us not only what has happened, it also warns us what could happen. We live in very difficult and uncertain times, where we have to stand up for the future of Europe as an open, free, and tolerant Europe. And looking back in history shows up how important this commitment is. I'm very grateful for this conference and would like to wish all of us interesting debates, new insights to the contribution of Jews to the Latvia's founding and development. I'm really looking forward for this conference and the debates. Thank you very much for your attention.